Igbo Area TV on the Igbo.
Hello, my people. 75% of the Nigerian landmass is in the north. So, you want a southerner to leave his land for you? That was the question Abaribe asked the northerners. You know, the popular outspoken senator and Senate minority leader, Senator Engineer Abaribe, he has spoken again as usual. If you're sincere enough not to, and you don't have a biased mind, and you hate speciality, you will love Senator Engineer Abaribe. He's one senator who says things the way they are. And according to a recent post he made on his Facebook page, he made it known that in Nigeria today, 75% of the total landmass is said to be in the 19 northern states, while only 25% are in 17 southern states. Now he went on to ask, how can they convince a southerner to leave his land for them? And just like Senator Nnamdi has said, the majority of the lands are in the north. But the reason why the northerners, most especially headsmen, are more interested in the lands located in the southern part of the country is what we don't understand. Doesn't mean they want to take over our lands, the whole of Nigeria. Please help them answer this question if you can. You could drive for like 4 to 5 hours in some part of northern Nigeria without sighting any human settlement, but vast marsh of grassland. So why they scramble for southern lands? It's no longer news. Okorocha was arrested for unsealing a property sealed by the government, the state government, the current government, a constituted authority. And it was alleged he was invited for questioning by men of the Nigerian police. That's to give him honor. He was arrested actually. And if the recent happening is anything to go by, we are meant to know that it is Governor Hope Uzodinma that arrested him, or the government headed by Hope Uzodinma. And Okorocha is trying to reply. He said, Okorocha said, I am governor of Imo State for 8 years. I did not arrest anybody. He was warning Uzodinma. That was after his detention. It's no longer news that Okorocha was arrested for unsealing a property previously sealed by the state government. It was alleged that he was invited for questioning. You know, it was just to honor him. It is not. He wasn't invited for questioning. He was arrested. And if recent happenings are anything to go by, it is quite evident that the arrest was made by the governor of the state, the current governor, a Supreme Court governor, Hope Uzodinma. That was so. Rochas has warned the state governor, said his calmness should not be taken for granted. According to him, he governed the state for 8 years and there was no record of him arresting anybody. Now, while addressing his supporters, Rochas said he's a man of peace. In his words, I have told everybody that I am a man of peace. But Hope Uzodinma must never take my calmness and peacefulness, peaceful disposition for granted. Enough is enough. I governed this state for 8 years and there was no record of me arresting anybody. He said he was the most abused governor, just like Jonathan. People abuse me, but I never in any way or arrest anybody.
I've told everybody and I've told them I'm a man of peace. But Hope Uzodinma must never take my calmness and my peaceful disposition for granted. Enough is enough. I governed this Imo State for 8 years. There was no record of me arresting anybody. I was the most abused governor. People abused me, but I never in any way, any day, arrested a man. But today, it's on record that Hope Uzodinma arrested a widow, kept her for 22 days, saying that she did contract with Imo State. She should explain where the money is. He arrested a house member and locked him up. He has been arresting people and intimidating them. Some of them can't even have no voice to say. But what shocked me yesterday was the way Nwaneri beat up my commissioner for transport, last your car, tore his shirt and took his shoe. Beat up my ADC, and the police were there watching from government house.
He was even touching you.
Now, at the last, when I wanted to go out, they refused. And the talks were all over, and I've macheted all my people. I didn't go there with enough people. So now, they took me inside the pickup. And when I went to the pickup, then one lady has audacity to climb the back of the pickup as a commissioner of police, directing what to do. When he came to the police headquarters, he was also moving from office to office and asked him, "Are you now the commissioner of police?" If our police will be painted in this image, then there's a sense of insecurity in this country. I want to call on IG to immediately arrest Nwaneri, and I'm going to put the official report. And if Nwaneri is not arrested and dealt with according to law, with the thugs that have come, then there's no police. No police, and I say, no police has the right to arrest any citizen. If they cannot arrest Nwaneri and question him this, rather than arresting Nwaneri, who was shown on video with machetes, and arresting the other boy.
Well, I don't really care if he arrested anybody or not. That is immaterial. If he is keeping any public property, he should be made to return them. That is what myself know. Whether you arrested anyone during your 8 years as governor doesn't matter. It doesn't give you right to withhold public properties for yourself. The state should seize whatever was built from the state's covers. Let's stop glorifying corruption. You know, some people have been hailing that they are in support of corruption. No. Let's stop glorifying corruption and treasury looting. Again, I'm personally not confident with people who, while in position, they did nothing to fix their place, but claiming to have made exploits elsewhere. Good Lord Jonathan was busy building a Marjorie school in the north, every part of the north, any space he found. But his hometown was left. There isn't any human, as if there isn't any human life in his town. Russians did the same thing, and that is why you realize his people are rejoicing, having heard that he was in detention, and they even want him to face more. See this video for yourself.
Good morning, Dr. Vitus SN1, the Akwa Akuru Mogum. Just recently, I learned that your brother, Rochas Okorocha, is in trouble in Imo State. What do you have to say about that, sir?
Yeah, he's in trouble in Imo State. Rochas is my brother, I'm not denying him. But I have been told that since yesterday, there has been a celebration in Idato South. People are jubilating. In fact, all the wine in Oriumobum this morning has been booked. All the joints are full of celebration in Idato South and Idato North because people are jubilating that Rochas has been caught. He never cared for his people. At this critical point, his people are supposed to stand behind him. But because he neglected his people, he made us poorer than he made us. Nobody is even interested in his case. Eat alone, you die alone. There's a proverb that says, Uzish wushi, enyika wanela. Now all the people he empowered have abandoned him. And he's looking for support. And that support cannot be seen. Here, this afternoon, after my job this afternoon, I'm going to go to the nearest buka in Ikorodu to take care of myself, to celebrate. Because we just thought that he is untouchable. But this is the beginning of what is going to happen. The best thing for him is to go and reconcile with his people. Call those he has offended. Pacify all the gods and all the deities he offended. Make amends with man and nature. Make amends with spirits and the living. That is the only way. He angered the spirits, he angered the gods of our land, he did many things that provoked sentiments against him. And I advise his handlers to go and seek the faces of those people he trampled upon their rights. And that is the way out. If not, this is just a child play. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Maazị Nnamdi Kanu compares Governor Hope Uzodinma to Afonja in a recent broadcast. The broadcast was on the 17th of February. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu made a comparison of the governor of Imo State, that's the Supreme Court Governor Hope Uzodinma, to Afonja, the Are Ona Kakamfo of the Oyo Empire, a Ilorin Emirate, which is the capital of Para State, southwestern Nigeria. It was established in the 18th century by Oduduwa people. It grew to become the capital of the old Oyo Empire. Are Ona Kakamfo Afonja, who was Oyo's commander at Ilorin, led a revolt in 1817 against the empire. To Afonja's head was a Malam Alimi, who was a Fulani settler from Sokoto Caliphate, together with the head of a legion of Fulani warriors and slaves, and also Hausa slaves. Afonja successfully divided the old Oyo Empire, got increasingly dominated by the Fulani he placed around him, and started to lose power until his assassination by Abdul Salami, son of Malam Alimi, his ally. He was assassinated by Malam Alimi's son, Abdul Salami, conquered Afonja, and established the Emirate of Ilorin that you find today. And he pledged allegiance to the Sokoto Caliphate. As an Islamic institutionalized emirate, Ilorin subjugated numerous towns in Oduduwa land and destroyed the former Oyo capital, Oyo Ile, in 1837. In 1840s, Abdul Salami, in his request to conquer Oduduwa land and subjugate his people, performed a jihad towards Ibadan, where he was repelled by an army in Ibadan, securing a victory over his legion of men at Osogbo. And Maazị Nnamdi Kanu highlighted the fall of Ilorin to Fulani Caliphate as a result of Afonja's betrayal of Oduduwa people. So he went on to compare what Governor Hope Uzodinma is currently doing against the ESN, Eastern Security Network, by inviting the Joint Task Force to Olu. As he likened it to how the conquest of Ilorin Kwara State capital was a very similar situation occurring in Southeast today. He claimed that the Fulani tribe are on the conquest over the whole of Southeast, and if not repelled, people like Governor Hope Uzodinma will sell his brothers out into Fulanization. It's already happening, and you hear of emirs in Southeast. Nnamdi Kanu sounded it clear, warning that the person who came at a fourth distance in the election was sworn in by the Supreme Court, and he's on the rampage. He has been selected to do their biddings. Governor Hope Uzodinma contested under the platform of APC, ousted PDP sworn-in Governor Emeka Ihedioha becoming the governor. A fourth position person won. Supreme Court designated him, made him the governor. He recently took action against the activities of indigenous people of Biafra and the ESN by inviting the military joint task force to quench the what is called starting fire ESN. He went on to say that the whole Southeast governors and Ohaneze Ndigbo are all accomplices to the grand plan of betraying Ndigbo, and Nnamdi Kanu vowed not to let that happen. We would like to know your opinion over Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's comparison of Governor Hope Uzodinma to Afonja. Like he said, Afonja betrayed his people, and that is why Ilorin today is Ilorin Emirate is a Fulani place, controlled by the Fulani, subservient to Sokoto Caliphate. It's supposed to be a Yoruba land, but due to betrayal by Afonja, Afonja used the Fulanis. This is a historic story. It's historic. I mean, he used Fulanis warriors to conquer his people. Later, the same people he used brought him down even killed him. So Nnamdi Kanu has likened what is happening in Imo State to that. A fourth position governor. He didn't win first, he didn't win the election, he didn't come second, he didn't come third, he was fourth position. And by reason that he contested, not that he should have been fourth position, by reason that he just contested. And there have been a big gap between him and the third position person. Now he climbed there, he was put by the Fulanis, the bodies ruling Nigeria, Fulani controlled government. He was being put there. And he's doing their bidding. Whatever they want is what he does. So that is what Nnamdi Kanu likened it to. Now he is using them. What will happen in the future? What Nnamdi Kanu is trying to point out is we should not allow Fulanization of Ali Igbo. This should not be allowed to happen. You don't force people to follow your ways. And that still takes us back to what Abaribe asks. What do these people want in Ali Igbo? 75% of the land, 75% of Nigeria land is in the north. A lot of forests there that people are not living. That you will not even see human settlement around. Now they want Ali Igbo. What is their interest in Ali Igbo? Please, viewers, add your comment. Tell us what you think. This is really serious. Please comment wisely. No insults. Tell us what you think about this whole thing. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Also click on.
Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.